Alright guys, what is up? Trail Chases here. It is... Okay, it's not 4:27 in the morning. Wait, what time is it? It is 9:05 and I am in the car getting ready to head down to the Home Depot. Alright, done with that quick little stop at the Home of the Depot. Picked up a 2-gallon multi-purpose sprayer, and the big thing that I needed was just a pipe cutter, because I've needed one for a while and just haven't bought one, so went out and picked up this puppy. Super cheap, but about 15 bucks, which is nice. So let's get home and clean and disassemble the commie and then wait very patiently. Alright, what's up guys? Trail Chasers here. I just got a package in the mail today that I've been waiting for about a month now. I am super hyped, so without further ado, let's get this puppy open. Now, it got lost in the mail, and that's why it took it so long. It should have been here probably 2.5 weeks ago. But UPS lost it, so after they did their little 2-week investigation, they said we couldn't find it. Happy birthday. So that was pretty sweet. Luckily, the guys I was working with, which are Envelo, Envelo.cc is their website. That's where you'll find all their Suntour products. If you guys want to buy one of these, you can use the code TRAILCHASERS to receive 25% off at checkout on the Suntour products. But I've been waiting for this bad boy. They sent me over some free swag, which is awesome. A huge shout out to those guys. So we got SR Suntour socks. It says ride more, work wrench less, which is kind of their motto behind it, which is why I really like it. A Suntour snapback, which is super cool. And the big boy stuff that I have been waiting for oh so patiently. We have a brand spanking new 27.5 Duralux R2C2. This thing is absolutely gorgeous in the flesh. It has an incredible amount of adjustments on it. Let me see if I can get it to focus. There we go. High and low speed compression, high and low speed rebound, air chamber. You can adjust the progression. And then what I really like about this is it has a fully integrated fender. So it looks really, really nice. Let's crack this puppy open super fast here, eh? Instead of having to like zip tie it on and all that crap, this one, let's focus super fast here, eh? Come on, baby. There we go. This one just bolts onto the back like that with 4 bolts. Looks super trick. Fits in there absolutely flawlessly. They can do either a 20mm or a 15mm bolt-through axle on their Q-lock system. Have the Suntour Do-Air rear shock in the 200x57 with a large canister on it. So this is a pretty nifty shock. Instead of doing bottomless tokens, you can actually get different sized air sleeves based on what you want. You have your rebound up top, the lockout, and then it's got a little sag indicator, the air sleeve, and then this. So it's not like an ultra fancy shock, but this is definitely a step up from the RT3 that I had on there. And I am pretty excited to go get this stuff out on the trails today. So this is going to take me a while to install, but you guys will just see me over at the bike park. There we go, now we can pedal. Not that we need to. So, fork, supple, bottomless, super burly, so stiff, support. It's a fun fork. I really find myself enjoying my time aboard it so far, although that's been pretty short, but I do really like it. It's good fun. Alright guys, what's up trail chasers? We are back. We got our first ride in on the Duralux in the Do Air rear shock. And I have to say I am thoroughly impressed so far with both of them. They are performing awesome. The fork is just honestly sublime over bumps and jumps, and it's so beefy. It's exactly what I wanted for the front end of this bike. It really, really just loves to eat through chunk. I mean, this helped push this thing into like mini downhill bike territory. So we got the downhill brakes, the downhill, well, not downhill, but free ride fork, you know, the super wide bars and short stem. This thing is an absolute beast up front. And in the back, it's the same story. You got the huge brakes, and it's just been an absolute ripper. It still pedals to the top surprisingly well. I'm not having any issues getting it up the hill to ride it. It's been a pleasure. The lockout is actually a lockout. There is no, like, squish to it. Once you flick that lever, it's not moving on you. So, you know, I don't know exactly how I feel about that personally. To be quite honest, I like a little bit of bob in it, so I may instead get the 80% lockout version. That'd give me a little bit more compliance while climbing, while still giving a firm pedal platform, which is what I kind of want. But I'm not complaining. It's a lockout and it works really well. Q-lock axle has been super sweet. It's really cool. I'll have to get a little clip of that showing you guys how that thing works, because it's pretty nifty, toolless, really cool. Like I said, overall, the thing is blowing my mind so far. I need to add a little bit of air up front. It's a little bit undersprung right now, and I find I'm having a little bit of mid-stroke support issues, so I cranked up a little bit of compression to fix that, and it's been killer. That's the one thing I really, really like about this fork, is how adjustable it is. It's got the low speed and high speed compression, low speed and high speed rebound. So any little issues I've had with it, I've been able to be like, oh, I just need to add a little click of rebound, or you know, add a click of compression, take something off the high speed. So I'm finding myself getting really comfortable with this thing, and it's adjustable, super supple. I love the integrated fender on it. It looks killer. It's not flimsy like the mucky nuts. You know, it's on there with 4 bolts. And one other thing that I really like about this fork is the quick service ports out back. Focus in on there. Come on. There we go. Quick service ports. Those are little screws you can take out, plug in any little syringe from a bleed kit, and drop some oil into the lowers, and also depressurize the lowers. So if you change a lot of elevation, that's something you'll want to do, is depressurize those lowers. Those can build up pressure or vacuum, and that'll actually affect your suspension's performance. Rear shock, I have the large can on it right now. It feels pretty good. I'd like a little bit more bottom out support. It's got good mid-stroke though, so I don't think I'm going to play with it too much. I didn't bottom it out a ton. I think maybe once or twice this ride, and I did have a crash on it, which bottomed it, but that's understandable. Overall, I think the fork is a huge, huge improvement to the bike. The rear shock helped liven up the rear end. I'm still not 100% on the shock yet. I don't know if I do want a coil. I may get an inline coil for this thing. I'd really, really like a coil. I just don't know if it's going to happen. But if not, I am actually very satisfied with that Do Air rear shock. I think it's really good for its price. Anyways, that's just kind of what I've been going over, and if you guys could please like and subscribe, it gets me motivation to make more videos for you guys that watch my videos. This has been Trail Chasers. I'll catch you guys on the trails. Bye-bye.